With the bidding target optimization update starting August 17th, we are dedicating this episode entirely to addressing the top concerns that we've heard. Welcome back to another community Q&A episode of Ads Decoded. We have received a ton of questions about what to expect with this update. So let's dive right in. Straightforward answers, no fluff. First up, the number one question we are getting is, why are you making the change and what exactly will be changing? So, great question. Obviously, a perfect place to start. In short, with this update, the system will aim to achieve your CPA or ROAS target regardless of your budget settings. And so starting August 17th, campaigns that are limited by budget and overachieving their performance targets will see performance adjusted to meet those set targets. And this will also hold when changing budgets, where we've often seen performance fluctuations as the campaign and system adjusts from what it's currently achieving to the target that's actually set in the campaign. So this update is aimed at addressing that performance volatility, which has been a source of frustration and confusion for advertisers when trying to scale their campaigns. Next question, what should advertisers expect after August 17th? So after this fully rolls out, performance should become more stable and predictable when making budget changes. Again, why? That's because these campaigns won't have to adjust to a different target when the budget is shifted. And yes, you should expect similar conversion volume or conversion value if you adjust the target in the campaign that is budget capped to its current average performance. So after a brief recalibration, the system will keep maximizing conversions or conversion value similar to the average performance that the campaign is already achieving. And if not, we'll want to look into that. If you don't take any action, meaning you don't change your targets, the system will aim to find conversions or conversion value at the average target that you've set in the campaign. And that will likely mean entering different auctions than you previously competed in order to achieve whether that higher ROAS or the lower CPA target that's set in the campaign. And going forward, changing targets should result in performance changes, and that's by design. So in campaigns where the budget is not limited, the target already controls spend and efficiency. For example, if you're raising your ROAS target, that may lower spend as it seeks to find greater efficiency. In a budget-constrained campaign, the target will now be your efficiency lever. In short, your target will more precisely control your ROI, regardless if the campaign is limited by budget or not. And to be extra clear, this update has no impact on your campaign spend or on campaigns that are not limited by budget. Lastly, last question we've got is, what actions should I take and how do we set client or stakeholder expectations for this transition? This is super important. We recommend reviewing the campaigns that are limited by budget and see whether there is a gap between the target ROAS or target CPA versus the actual ROAS or CPA that the campaign is currently achieving. So then determine whether the target adjustments are needed to align with the business's goals. And remember that when evaluating your current average target performance, be sure to look at the full conversion cycle. So you can check that in your bid strategy report. We've also rolled out notifications and a tool in your accounts to help advertisers and agencies review historical campaign performance and make any updates to targets. So that's a wrap. Hope it's helpful. And thank you so much for all the questions and for tuning in to Ads Decoded. Until next time.